Hello my friends, welcome back on another live stream. Let me know in the comment section below if you can hear me, see me well. Today is going to be a really special one, so hopefully all of you can see me, hear me well. Hey yo, what's up Alexeva? Hold up, I will put all the messages. Hopefully everything is going to work. Let's roll, baby. All right, Alexeva, please let me know, brother, if you can hear me. It's gonna be special live stream, guys. I hope you are ready. So much good stuff today. So much good stuff. Are you ready, guys? How is going on? Yeah, what's up? So can you hear me, Alexeva, even when I was by the target? Toy Wump, what's up? Toy Wump, how is going on? I don't know why it showed that live it's already like 1,000 hours or something like this. Sounds and look good. Perfect, perfect. So we're gonna wait before more people will come in. And today we're gonna be testing new throwing knives, guys. Let's go. Morning, my friends. I was waiting for that many weeks and everything finally arrived. So you will see, guys, very soon. I will make a few warm-up throws with the Flying Dragons. And we're gonna have so much stuff to play with today. So it's gonna be really awesome. So how are you guys? Have you been training last week? It was so hot. Insane hot weather in the Czech Republic. Absolutely crazy. Good morning. What's up, Ken? How is going on, bro? What beginner knife is good to start with as a beginner? Asking Ken. You know, Ken, let's jump right into it. Come on. So guys, I got new throwing knives. I will be releasing more models in a few more months. But for now, I will release 4 new models. And first of all, I have to show you what I got. You maybe have seen my black sheet for the Flying Dragons, and now I have one for everybody because many people ask me for that. I have this version in camo. So guys, here is one challenge. Who will order as first for when my new lineup will be available on the Shop Sharp Blades? I will give you this as a free, okay? Who will be the first guy who will order when the new knives will be on the Shop Sharp Blades? I will give you this one for free. Otherwise, it's going to be like an extra 20 or 25 bucks, something like this. But it can really hold like a 6 more knives. So somebody asked me about perfect beginner knife. So we can start, guys. This is going to be the cheapest knife in my collection. And this knife, it's called the Penetrator. Check it out. I give it this name specially, of course, because it's super extra pointy. Very thin, but when I was in China, they used this one for the penetration competition. With this way, you can find out who can throw with the most power and stick the knife really best. These are in the 6 millimeters, 180 grams, and 23 centimeters. This knife, guys, on the Shop Sharp Blades will cost only $80 for 3, all right? So actually for the $100 you can have the sheet and also 3 this beautiful knife called the Penetrator, all right? 6 millimeters, 180 grams, and very pointy. Since it's so pointy, I really don't recommend it. Throw it like on the hard surface and also keep changing the targets. Because when you're gonna hit something with this super pointy, it's gonna maybe make a little bend. But for all my order, I told them I want to have my tips more thicker. So as you can see, this is way thicker standard they are using in China on the knife throwing competition. It's more thicker, but still very pointy and can be used definitely for any technique. we can actually first try with this one for fun. I only took only one. There's going to be, guys, more giveaway. When everything will be on the website, you will definitely be know first, maybe already next week. So we're gonna make giveaway on the video, and we're gonna make also giveaway for the live stream. All right, so really stoked with this knife. It's gonna be the first one in the collection, like I said, the Penetrator. So we can try it for the few techniques. First, of course, a no spin. Of course I will miss. This one, it's a little bit different compared to everything I have. Very slim. There you go. But when you throw it right, it sticks really awesome. We can try conventional house spin. Okay. A little bit under rotated, one more time. Maybe backhand. Ah, too far. We can also check it out how we'll hold the tip, because this is really the worst ground that you can get. Yeah, military from here. Okay, let's go with the military house spin. Yeah, beautiful. This will be the perfect beginner knife if you want to save a little bit budget and get into the instinctive knife throwing. We can try instinctive house spin with a grip like this. Ah, almost. And it lands directly on the tip. So let's see. Nice. Absolutely nothing. Awesome. So this is going to be really testing today, guys. How the knife will hold after I will show you. Because like I said, this is the worst ground. Really don't recommend it to throw it on the ground like this, you know. Nice. Second try, already 7 meters. Camera is, by the way, on about 9 meters. And we can try one more instinctive house spin from all the way up here, all right? So check it out. Why is there 80 people watching and he has only 7 likes? It's hard to press the button though. David is right. What's up, guys? Come on. Hey, where are you from? David, he's from Ukraine. What, David? Come on, man. Czech Republic, no Ukraine. Okay, let's try with this beginner knife called Penetrator. Check it out, guys. Tip completely fine. It's landed several times on the hard ground. Still really okay. What do you think about it, guys? You can rate all the new knives today and let me know in the comments, all right? No worries, David, no worries. You did a good job to tell them to smash the like button. So let's see how many tries it will take from the long distance with the instinctive house spin. Hello from Greece. What's up, Socrates? And you actually don't have to be worried, this is not sharp, so you can still wrap around your fingers like this with instinctive half. So let's see. Land it all the way up here. A little bit under rotated. Tip completely fine. But of course, it would be just a matter of time on this hard ground. Not good. Hello from hot, dry desert. What's up, brother? That's pretty basic knife, right, Roslavator? You like it? For the beginners, I think really perfect. Only $80, 6 millimeters, 180 grams for the set of 3. I think pretty good. Pretty good price. So let's stick it with the instinctive half from here. A little bit on the side. I have to get used to it, but otherwise I really like it. Wish I took all 3 right away. I think I will have to take anyway. There you go, 3rd try in the bullseye. Watching from Australia. What's up, Ken? Thank you, my brother. Nice, looks like a nice one. Where can I get them? Aaron, wait a minute, I will tell you. And like I said, there's a special challenge, you know. I don't think they are already. I told my webmaster to put it there already, but I don't think they are. But if you will ever see something today on the live stream that you will like, send me the email through the Shop Sharp Blades and I can already send to you, okay? I think I took like 200 of these. So some of these knives will be in the limited like amount. So you're gonna have to hurry. The Flying Dragons went really quickly. So thank you so much for that. So maybe we can go to another knife. What do you think, guys? I think we included it well. So this is the Penetrator. Send my email where? Through the shop Sharp Blades. This is my website where you can get my throwing knives. Can Roslavator maybe post it there? My admin or somebody with my link for my website. Send it through there. My webmaster already is working to put the knives, but I don't think it's already there, you know. And if you will order first, Aaron, there is a little challenge. That will be free sheet, okay? Otherwise, this one is gonna be like $20 extra, you know? So you can have this for around $80. Of course, there's still shipping, tax and everything. So it's gonna be like around 100 overall, I think, for this. But still, absolutely amazing price for the set. Roslavator, yes, shopsharpblades.com, contact, perfect. Thank you. Good day, brother. What's up, JC? I mean, JT Graves. How is going on, guys? How are you doing this week, brother? What's up, Elwood? Check it out. New knives called the Penetrator. Really beautiful. Used in the penetration competition. Very, very cool blades. Guys, so let's switch up. So that was like I said, the Penetrator. Now let's switch it up and go back to the classic after I will show you the new knife. When I was starting the Shop Sharp Blades, I had my first up knife, handmade knife, and it was called Osetter. And now we have them in the dark edition. I call this the dark Osetter. Check it out, guys. This knife, it's absolute classic. If you have seen the Gil Hibben knives and most of the classic throwing knives are inspired by the shape. It's often used by the Russian knife throwers, and this knife is simply universal for everything. The weight, I think it's around 160 grams or something like this. It's going to be all specification on the Shop Sharp Blade website. It's 6 millimeters thick and 25 centimeters. And all my knives, except the Penetrator, will have the anti-slip technology and this dark coating, and this will help you when your knives will get but also mainly your hands will get slippery. This will definitely help you with your grip to make them really more comfortable. All right, so with this way it's so much better. Like I said again, very pointy but still durable and can be used absolutely for any technique. What do you think, guys? Throw that bad boy. Let's see what you can make. Alien 86. What's up? What do you think, Alien? The dark Osetter. New knife on the Shop Sharp Blades. Let's go. You know, it was the high classic to have the Osetter, so I'm really stoked. I can put them back. And they will be more affordable price than back in the day, you know. Back in the day, I think you would have to pay like $250 or something like that. Now I can get you guys for them like 110 or something like this. So almost like a half of the price will be down. So you can get your own knives even if you are advanced or beginner thrower. Looks sharp. It's actually not sharp because, as you know, guys, if you are a knife thrower, you need sharp throwing knife. So you don't have like unnecessary cuts and you can use it for any techniques. Look at that. I will show you the close-ups. Really beautiful blade. Let's see. Throw is reverse grip. And the boys will subscribe. Yeah, maybe we're gonna do some. Check it out. Are you Czech? Oh, but I was definitely rooting for Kamzat Chimaev. Definitely great. She's the beauty. Thank you, my brother. So let's throw it like before. First, maybe we can do half spin. It's been a long time since I was using this shape. From about 3 meters, conventional half spin. First try, bullseye. Good sign. Like this can be used for any technique, so we can actually try. Again, conventional up. Perfect, another bullseye. We can go military half spin. This target. Spit it out, land it right on the tip. Tip, completely okay, awesome. One more time. Perfect, wow. Always landed with the authority and right in the middle. We can try full spin. I don't like this one, but let's try. Nice, first try. Awesome, a little bit under-rotated, so I could be a little bit further back. Like I said, universal knife, any technique possible. Wow. Right in the center. And for the nose spin, you can hold it in the both ways. Somebody like straight line, like this, you see? But somebody prefer the handle similar like arrows, about around, bet around 250 grams. Yes, 260, I think. And the people who like the arrows, the shape like this, the little like a ramp, that you can do with this, you can actually hold it like that, okay? Thickness, it's 6 millimeters, brother, and 25 centimeters for the dark Osetter. You see? So you can hold it like this, you can hold it like this, okay? What's up, Flabsy? Yeah, live. Let's go, brother. So let's try the Osetter, how it works with this grip. After we can go to switch it, okay? So let's go from here. Wow, first try. You know, I had some Osetters before, and this one I have the anti-slip technology. It holds in my hand so much better. Wow, it's really, really awesome knife. Wow. I think I dropped it only like one time so far. Ah, damn, I jinxed it. Nice, beautiful. Actually, with this shape, I was training a lot back in the day. You can see the old videos. This was the first shape I was able to get up to the 12 meters with a nose spin. So let's try this. I will show you just comparison. The Penetrator was this one before. You see, with a dark anti-slip technology, this one looks way different. But somebody don't mind, you know, if you like this, the shiny edge, it's okay. But for me personally, I prefer like this. But if you are a complete beginner, you maybe doesn't care so much. But if you are a total beginner, I recommend to get a little bit bigger weight, because this will help you with margin of error. And with this one, you can learn easily more techniques. Penetrator is one of a name. Thank you. You kind of look like a William Defoe. William Defoe, no, come on, man. That guy is like 70 years old. So let's continue with the Osetter shape. And let's switch it like this to other side. And like this. We're gonna try this ramp, okay? If it's a little bit working. Young William. Okay, young William is okay. The line one would be good for underhand nose spin. Yeah, perhaps. They mainly also use it, the best Chinese throwers, they use it for the, how do you say, instinctive house spin. Penetrator is good, and I bet throw is amazing. Yeah, really, really cool. It's a great actor though. Yeah, amazing actor. Okay, let's try with this way. Like I said, the side. Ah! Right away, the other side doesn't feel so good. But, yeah, that's what I forgot to say. If you are a scamp thrower, it's a donation. I have set of those. What's up, Z? But I think you don't have Z. These are the new ones. This is the dark Osetter. By the way, thank you so much for the donation. Much appreciated. Show the big love to the Z. Always sending the love. Thank you so much. Some people wear gloves. Others prefer rough surfaces like myself. Right, Roslavator? Yeah, me too. So check it out, Z. The classic Osetter back in the day didn't have this anti-slip technology. Do you see? This one is completely dark, even the other side, you see? So it's really, really amazing, and I think this one is a little bit heavier compared to the old version, you know? If you can 3D print some, why not try some odd shapes, like each state random idea throwing out there? Definitely, my friend, we're gonna try some crazy experiments with 3D printed knives, and I actually have one guy who's helping me with a 3D designs. So if you will have some suggestions like for some crazy stuff, definitely we can do it, okay? Like the new edition touch-ups. Thank you so much, Elwood. And also, like I said, the tip, it's a little bit thicker, all right? But of course, once again, guys, if you will order my knives and you can expect like, oh, they will never break because they're expensive. No, like even the super most expensive knife that will cost like a $10,000. If you will drop it right away on the concrete like this with the point first, or hit your knife with a full force, you know, they will definitely at least a little bit chip, you know, but they should never break. I will definitely put the warranty. If you will like break it right in the middle, I will replace it right away and send you a completely free knife, okay? But otherwise, they should definitely hold. I really like it. Which is heavier, Flying Dragon or the dark one? You know, actually, that's funny. Flying Dragon is this one. And Osetter, it's actually, can you see? It's a little bit bigger. And there's like a big more mass right here, you know. I think it's about center balance. We can check it out. I didn't even try it. Yeah, you see? Perfect. Like almost right in the middle. Here. And this one, it's actually a little bit heavier, like a 10 grams heavier. The dark Osetter. I would like to print Aladdin knife. Aladdin had knife. He had like more like a machete, no? You see the style Olga came up with the look sharp too. Love the Flying Dragon better than my Aged. That's for sure, Elwood, yeah. Who used Aged anyways? So check it out, guys. Like this is the good way also to hold a knife. I don't use it anymore. But the scam throwers hold the Osetter top on the handle like this. You can try one throw on the side arm. I don't know if it's going to work. You know, something like this on the side. One more time. The other side definitely works way better for me. Yeah, like this. And just for the fun, let's go long distance and let's try with the Osetter with this way, no spin. Love the new style you have. Thank you so much. And there's still, how many? There's 3 more blades, guys. I want to still show you, all right? So don't go anywhere. It's going to be really awesome. So this knife, okay, like this. And let's try if we can stick it from here with no spin. I can't throw scam. It's so complicated, but I would like them. Alex Seva, I'm happy for you. No longer with any other company. Do it yourself, let's throw. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, my brother. Yeah. You know, so many companies, they gave me such fake promises, you know, like, oh, Aram, you will have your knives in America, in big stores, blah, blah, blah. You know, but they never delivered, you know. Now I'm finally, guys, like my own boss, doing my own thing. And it was the best decision I could ever made. So whenever you like feel like a disappointed like with your job, you know, always keep thinking positive, and there's always like some really cool stuff right behind the corner. 3D printed Tetsubushi. Which this one? I don't remember. Tetsubushi. Definitely let me know in the comments when the live stream will be finished. Keep me in the comment section below some suggestions for 3D printed. That would be awesome. And once again, cold troop. Yeah, cold troops. Definitely can be done for sure 3D printed. And that would be super dangerous. Some of the 3D printed stuff, it's like surprised so much. And especially now, guys, my 3D printer can print carbon. You know, if you haven't seen my short videos, now we can print carbon and more complicated materials. So once again, let's try from here all the way up here, if it's possible, how it works. Wow, way better than I thought. Damn, wish I took 3. You see, the first try with a dark Osetter. Wow, really happy with that. You see? It's water wheels. Very neat to get you streaming. Thank you, my brother. Oh, that was sick. Thank you, Rob. Let's see if it wasn't just luck and if I can do it again. Wow! Damn, this knife is good actually. This is honestly, guys, first time I'm trying this knife from such a long distance. I only made like a 2 or 3 meters few throws on my garden. Now we are trying like 9 meters almost. Wow. See, there was a sharp throw. So I holding it like this. And I think the anti-slip technology works for me so well. You know, it really holds nice in the hand. How come throwers make nice company? What's the point of that? Right. Love that. This is something about. Where can I buy those, Adam? Brother, it will be on the Shop Sharp Blades website. They are not there yet, but if you want it already, send me the email. And whoever will order first, guys, like I said, there will be free sheet included, okay? Free sheet, and you can get these knives already. I made the pictures from my webmaster, but I'm not sure if he put it already yet. What do you think, guys? Do you like it? You can throw it? Well, we will see. Let's do it one more time. Wow, look at that, guys. 3 times in a row from such a long distance. What? Really happy with that. You know, if you have seen the original Fedin videos, he was using exactly this shape. Plus, of course, his camp knife, but he also loved the Osetter. So anybody who like no spin, nice, really cool, bro. Respect. Thank you, my brother. You can do no spin throwing with them too, bet. Opinion on Flying Steel? I know he stopped making them, but I love the East Wing. You know, it was good company, but sadly they quit. So yeah, rest in peace, Flying Steel. That knife is a beautiful thrower. Thank you so much, Z. And like I said, with the anti-slip technology, hope you can see that. So if your hands are slippery, this definitely helps. You know, I can already feel how it's dragging. Absolutely perfect. Can I make one more? Maybe let's try the upper target so we can change it up a little bit. Little bit over rotated, but otherwise from such a long distance, very excited. And tip, still okay. If you will be throwing this on the nice ground, no problem. I want knives from Files. Are you a fan of Sellsword Arts? Yeah, you know, I work with them. Really cool channel. And we made some videos already. Wow, really awesome knives. Wow, so excited with them. So if you are total beginner, wow, new excellent knives, guys, universal for any technique, as you can see. I will be making also a full video about them. So far it was the Penetrator and the Dark Osetter, okay? This will be on the Shop Sharp Blades very soon. Now, guys, let's go with an absolute classic. I made it in 2019. It definitely made big wave in the community. A lot of people try to do similar design, you know, some companies. But I was the original designer of the shape, and the shape, it's called the Vengeance. Now it's back again in the stock on the Shop Sharp Blades. I believe this is like one of my second or third favorite design. And this is absolutely the best what you can get for the instinctive throwing. If you are like an advanced thrower, or even if you are the beginner and you want to have something like on really high level, this is the best. But back in the day, you know, my Vengeance was like a $300 or something like this. You know, even now you can get the similar shape that companies copy for 200, 250 or something like this. These will be for the 125, guys, okay? The new Vengeance, the Dark Vengeance on the Shop Sharp Blades, and it's gonna be really awesome, guys. The weight of them, it's like a 170 grams or something like this, I think, 175. Everything, like I said, the specifications will be on the Shop Sharp Blades. It's 8 millimeters, 25 centimeters, and again with this one, the anti-slip technology. Also here, the sanding on the blade. I mean on the spine. Hope you can see that. You see the sanding, so the surface, it's definitely more raw for the index finger, and very, very awesome. Absolutely stoked. How much are the Osetter, asking Killer Wolf? Like 115 or something like this. I don't remember exactly. I sent everything to my webmaster and he's putting on the website. But if you send me emails, I will give you all the details after. All right, guys? And like I said, who will order first? Today or tomorrow. The sheet one, it's for free. But otherwise, there will be like a for 20 or 25, something like this, okay? So, why I made the Vengeance back in the day in 2019? I was looking for some knife that it wasn't like so thick on the top of the front like an arrow, because when you throw it into the hard surface, it usually bounces off. And since I'm throwing in the forest, I want to have something that will penetrate really deep, but I can still throw it for the long distance, you know. Again, the tip, it's a little bit thicker, so they should definitely hold, but absolutely amazing for the long distances and penetration. So again, we can try it for the basic techniques, and we're gonna move to the more difficult ones. All right, for the no spin championship, like the kind of knives that are allowed or not, that kind of stuff. You know, there are many competitions out there, and each state, different country have a little bit different rules, but there are many disciplines that you can try. You can throw for speed, you can throw for the accuracy, for the points, but usually some of my favorites are the no spin wallback, you know, because that you can't cheat. Some of these competitions you can be maybe a little bit lucky and win it, like some long distance or I don't know, but if you throwing the wallback no spin, there is no way how you can cheat. Have sponsor to compete, of course, Alien 96. I'm own my sponsor. I love the TomTom arrow design. You know, Joel, to be honest, you know, it's a little bit like a difficult topic, but TomTom think he created this handle, but he never created this handle in the first place. This was the day by John Bailey designing, and he already modified it, you know, because TomTom actually accused me like, oh, you steal my design, you modify it into the Vengeance, you know. He like to make big complication in the community. But if you see, like even on the butter knife that you see in your kitchen, you have this similar handle. And also the back in the Ralph Thorne was also using this handle, so he had some inspiration somewhere. All right, some of these designs, especially the symmetrical knives, are actually used since the Bronze Age, since like 3,500 years ago, you know, and that's why most of these throwing shapes and most of the knife shapes been already done, but a lot of them been forgotten, you know. So when you see some shape and when somebody like make different shape, it doesn't mean that it wasn't made in the past, right? He doesn't have any rights to it, huh? No, you know, he don't have any rights, and he accused me like, oh, you should pay me for the Top Dog, you should pay me for the Vengeance. And I was like, what? Buddy, you modified this handle, you know? This handle, it's not his. He's saying like, oh, I didn't create the arrow, but I created a rounded handle. He thinks he owns the rounded handle, guys. This is the most ridiculous stuff I ever heard, you know? Because you can Google rounded throwing knives, or you can Google John Bailey thrower or something like this. It's the basically similar shape that Ralph Thorne was using, and he also modified it, you know. It's really big. Exactly, the handle design is just common in butter knives. Exactly. Just go look it out, Google butter knives, especially symmetrical or something like this, and you will see the handle, it's absolutely same on the butter knife. So it's all the modification, all the designs already been done, and it's just the modifications at this point after thousands of years, right? I think it's the positive thing inspired to other knives, yeah, especially Elwood, you know. And what is the sad thing about TomTom, you know, I made it such a promotion for him, you know, during the years. I put him on my channel, you know, I made arrow knife famous, and he accused me of the stealing, so it's very sad. especially since I had the permission to use it, you know, and sell it many years ago. Yeah, and also, but some people are butthurt, you know, when you will get on some high level, when you will start to earn money, when you will winning the competition, you will start to have some haters, you know, and sadly, that's what I see in the community lately. Do you own any katanas? Yeah, of course, my friend. Check it out, my older videos with the Master Jakub, lots of the blades, and you can check it out. People shouldn't fight over designs, more on who can make it better. Exactly, my friend, that's the way. And also who can promote it better, you know? Because a lot of people think like, oh, Adam is just blah, 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 but they don't promote themselves, you know? They don't make any videos, nothing, so sucks for them. You inspired me to get more into the throwing. Awesome, thank you. I 96 agree, right, brother? Anyway, enough of the gibberish. Let's try a little bit this vengeance shape, all right? The dark vengeance, new one, come on. We're gonna like go like before for the conventional half spin first. First try. This one, guys, should be easy for me because at this one I threw even more than the old, but I didn't try the new models first, so we will see. Yeah, for the half spin, it's amazing shape, absolutely. Also, the backhand like before. Ha, beautiful. Okay, for the fun full spin, even I don't like it so much. Go from here. Nice. Okay, first try, a little bit further back. Wow, nice. And let's go for the no spin right. 3 meters. Oh yeah. Ah, good old vengeance. The classic vengeance I think was a little bit heavier. This one, like I said, is like 170 grams. So still pretty beefy, but at least very durable, you know. Now 5 meters. Wow, bullseye. You know, for the next seasons, I will have more models to decide which I will choose. If the Flying Dragon vengeance or one secret one. So still waiting. Now, 7. Wow, first try, 7 meters, bullseye. Now let's go maximum. Can I do it first try? Check it out. Oh, almost. This one is also very pointy. So if you know, my targets are pretty dry. So this should also help with the penetration. Tip seems very thick, so let's check it. I guess it's easier to blame others instead of kicking yourself in the ass for not patenting it. Exactly, Alien, you know, he could have his own line back in the day and just he could sell it, you know. Same with the Patrick from the Flying Steel, you know, he accused me actually, like, oh, my company ended because of you, you know, because you have cheaper knives or something like this. Like, what, bro? What do you say? Land it, I want to see. Okay, check it out. For you, mister. Nice! Ah! A little bit over-rotated. On the third try, we got it. Because first one was under-rotated, this one was over-rotated. Let's go this one. Ah! I was luckier with the Osetter? That's crazy. Imagine I would be throwing the Osetter next year. It was working really well. All of a sudden. Okay, I have to get used to it. It's completely different shape. Who would patent a handle shape? Right, it's impossible. You know, actually, I was talking with some famous, really famous knife makers, and they've been in some like battles with some companies, but it's absolutely impossible like a patent some shape, because like I said, all of this shape has been done in the past, and it's absolutely impossible to prove like, oh, I made it first, you know, like a 3,000 years later. No. Like I said, this handle already in the Bronze Age, guys. I have one who's making the bronze knife. He sent me what he's making, and they actually use very similar handles. So stupid. What would suck in having a community that you thought would back you up, but that's in a perfect world? Yeah, sadly, Alien 86, you know. I put a lot of effort for some of these groups, and they only stab me in the back, you know, when they could. But whatever. Hey Adam, do you ship to Belgium? I'm not sure, my friend. I don't know the rules for the Belgium. I think it's I don't know, knives could be sent there. You have to check it out yourself. Coleman said hi. What's up, Coleman? So check it with this one, guys. Nice. This one is a little bit different feeling. You have to only like a little bit push it. Okay. So we got a long distance. I think the instinctive house spin is going to be really awesome with this one. Let's try. They ship as far as USA. Hell yeah. Check it. Watch you on Dual Survival from India. What? What is that? Some kind of show from India? I bet it was with some chakram, no? Because not many people have the videos with a chakram, at least some good ones. So check it, guys. Instinctive house spin 9 meters. How many tries? Ooh, first try. I'm horrible in full spin throwing, but I try, fail to stick every time. Joel, you know I'm also horrible at the full spin. The key is to really mark your distance, and from there you have to throw all the time the same, you know. Don't move back, don't move forward, and only learn the muscle memory from one distance. If you can do it, I'm sure after you can do 2 spin, 2.5, easy. But for me, it's way better learn this, you know, instinctive techniques. So much more fun. I don't like to create lines and do some like limits on me. That's why I lately don't enjoy so much the knife throwing competition, guys, you know, to be honest. Everything is like so line up, you know, if you ask me, like for the instinctive throwing, you should be able to move everywhere. You know, don't stay at the one place. Adam, can you do my challenge from before, step back drill, switching hands but not turning around? Or like this, see? Like a left hand, right hand? Yeah, we will see, but first I will have to present one more last knife, and after I can show you, okay, see? I want to try one more no spin throw, because with this, back in the day, it felt so easy. Yeah, you see, guys? Wow, very easy knife. Yeah, it's going to be really hard to decide, because I have one more, 2 more knives to show you, and one of them maybe will be my new favorite knife. It's a really secret knife, guys, so really don't go anywhere. You have to see it. So, I think, guys, vengeance is clear. If you are looking for something absolute beast for the no spin throwing, man, this is really it. Because with the penetration, it will also give you a lot of margin for error. Under-rotated, all-tray throws will stick even into the tougher wood. So this will really help. The extra weight on the handle, it really helps with the house spin throwing, also no spin, because the weight it's holding like this in the air when you are throwing the knives, no spin. And absolutely amazing for the longer distances. 8 millimeters feels really great in the hand, and the anti-slip technology really helps. So this is really awesome, absolutely stoked. So one more time, if you just arrived, we show the Penetrator, the Dark Osetter, and now also the Vengeance, all right? What do you carry on your hip? This one is a 78. I have this one 10 years, okay? Things looks like a railroad spike. Yeah, that's what most people tell me, Daniel, but actually these are one of the most used and most winning knife that you can see in the whole planet, you know? I was one of the first person who won with the World Championship with the symmetrical knives, and after many people switched to it as well. Especially I was one of the first person who used 8mm thick steel. Yeah, sometimes I carry 2 Glocks for sure. Today I don't have it. Your knowledge is sensational. Thank you, Mangu. Thank you, my friend. It's badass. Thank you, Daniel. Oh, that was maybe someone else, but set up in the same of yours in the show Dual Survival. Oh, okay. Whatever. Maybe I will that show be as well one day. So just comparison. Like I said, this one is about 25 centimeters, I believe. Penetrator, it's 23. So you see? So this one is a little bit smaller. This one, it's 180 grams. This one, it's 170. Okay? So almost 100 grams more. That's why it's really beefy. It will definitely leave a mark when you stick it. And this one, like I said, it's $80. This one will be about 125 or something like this. But this is absolutely amazing price, guys. So excited I can have the Avenging stock again. So once again, if you can get it, get some for sure. So that was these two knives. And now I have also the new design. It's gonna be again on the Shop Sharp blades. And this one, guys, it's called the Speed. Check it out. This knife is again the universal shape. Check it out. Somebody like to have a little bit thinner knives than 8 millimeters. So this one, it's 6 millimeters. The length, like a penetrator, it's 23 centimeters. And I call it the Speed because this one, this knife, it's used in the Chinese competitions for the speed competition. And that's, you have, the rules for this competition is you have 9 of these knives and you are starting at 5 meters. And the winner is who will throw them the fastest into the target, like 3 throws from 5 meters, 3 throws from 4, 3 throws from 3 meters. And you are only allowed 2 drops, you know. I was actually able, I was really happy that I even finished it, this competition, like this discipline in the China. And I was about on the 7th place from 80 people. So I was really excited about that because they are super fast with it. And I didn't practice with it also because I didn't have this knife. But now I have it. So I will be definitely ready more next year. But to compete with them, it's gonna be insane, guys. I would have to really practice a lot. Because they use it instinctive house spin. You know, they have it 9 knives and it was really like this. Pow, 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 really like insane fast, you know. The winner actually was about 7 seconds and my time was like 10 seconds or something like this. So like 3 seconds still more. Really insane competition. But again, let's try this knife. You can maybe let me know before what do you think about it so far. The Speed. Again, in the dark coating, in the dark edition, with the anti-slip technology. So let's throw it. If you just arrived, guys, on the live stream, welcome back. Smash the like button. And if you want to support your boy, you can click on the donate. You can send it whatever you want. Or you can check it out, all the videos, comment, everything helps, guys, okay? I saw your 10 years old video. Everything is on the channel, guys, you know? You can definitely find out for yourself also. If you find like some different channels, different knife throwing, you can see back their library, you know, how many videos they have. Do they posting only short videos? Because a lot of these new channels are just posting some short BS, you know? Did you ever security razor next? I don't try. No. Just subscribe, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. It looks like a slimmer, thinner Osetter. Exactly. I wanted to show you the comparison after. Where are you from, bro? London boy. Czech Republic, brother. So let's try it first. Like I said, guys, like before, conventional house spin, like this. And let's see how it works. Oh, and the weight is 209 grams or something like this. So still very, very good. Okay, conventional. Bullseye. Again, conventional on the top. 4 points. The backhand military. Beautiful. Overhand military. Unrotated, my fault. So snap more or step back. In this case, I will do step back. I should have choked it more. And there was a horrible land on the tip, so let's see. Oh, absolutely nothing. Beautiful. Check it out. It really like landed from meters on the tip and nothing. So really awesome. Great. At least we're testing some durability. There you go. Still a little bit unrotated. Now let's try the nose spin. Beautiful. Yeah, you know, with this one, I was throwing in China, you know, I had a little bit time to prepare, but not enough, definitely. Not enough. Nice. Yeah, this knife is really fast. This is also perfect if you want to practice instinctive house spin or more to have more knives on you, because this one is a little bit lighter. Perfect, perfect. And 6 millimeters, really cool. Ah, too much to the side. Beautiful design. Nice. Now let's go. I think this one I will practice most the instinctive house spin, like this, because the Chinese masters are using this one for the instinctive house spin mainly, even in the competition. Oh, let's meet up in Vienna, bro. Maybe you can teach. Jakob L, I actually have the knife throwing camp. You know, you can visit me and practice it. Or I also have the knife throwing lessons in Prague. I have little knife throwing club in Prague, and you can do also lessons with me. But if you guys have some clubs around Europe, maybe we can go into your club and do lessons there, no problem. Like I said, I teach around the world. I just came back from Prague, I had 5 lessons, and I was also in the famous podcast, so a lot of good stuff. Ah, first try, beautiful. I went right away on the longest distance. Let's try again, instinctive house spin. 5 is like here, you know, and they start, and they go like this, pa, pa, pa. I should have taken more knives with this one, but I don't want to take 9 knives, guys. I have to sell you. So I think I will take only extra knives, and I don't want to destroy it. You know, like they say, don't get high on your own supply. So how are you guys? Everything all right? If you just arrived on the live stream, let us know which technique gives you the most problem. Because some people can do like a no spin really well. Some people really struggle with no spin. I was teaching actually, guys, 5 people, and all 5 of them were really different. You know, some was really doing well, some not so much. But there was one guy, like talent right away. You know, he was sticking with the left hand, right hand. He was able to get on the 3-4 meters no spin the first 1 hour, you know, not first day, but 1 hour. So it's absolutely amazing. You know, I've been learning people for so many years already, so I can know right away, and I see right away the mistakes. So it's really awesome to see when somebody is sticking right away. So let's try one more knife with this speed. Yes, nice. There was no spin, actually. All the way, 9 meters. So far, most surprising was the Osetter. I stick it so many times. And let's do one more instinctive house spin. Hey, Adam, what's the name of the previous knife? Thickness, 8 millimeters. You mean this knife, brother? This will be the Vengeance on the website. Classic Vengeance that I designed it in the 2019, guys. There was not so many things to design it, but I basically changed the tip to make it more penetrating. And also the 8 millimeters was also my idea. There weren't many knife throwers, almost none. I was the first one who used it in the competition. I was able to teach my friends well enough. They were getting most of their throws. It was cool. Hell yeah, Rob. It's really great feeling when you can share the experience with other people and help each other out. Let's do one more with Vengeance. It was so feeling well in my hand. Ah! Whoa. I love this knife. Yeah, it will be really hard to decide. But guys, we are still going to the finals. Are you ready? I got some knives for the testing. I will not put them on the sale right now, right away. If you want to support the channel, this will be now on the website. This you can get. The sheet, the speed, Dark Osetter, Penetrator, or the Vengeance. You know, these will be in stock, so you can get now more designs. You know, almost the whole year I only had the Flying Dragon, and you guys absolutely saved my ass, you know, to be honest. So thank you so much to everybody who ordered Flying Dragon knives, because only because of you I was able to get this another package. So like I said, now we have the more designs, so really awesome. So sheet overall in stock, include the Flying Dragon, of course. Its bag will be on the stock. What's up, Graffer? Happy Sunday. And so Flying Dragon, Penetrator, Vengeance, Osetter, the Speed. 5 designs will be in stock on the Shop Sharp Blades. So get ready for some Christmas or to get your present for the friends. Because I don't know how they will last. Some of them I took more, like I think I have more of this Vengeance, but I don't enough maybe the Speed or the Penetrator. It will be like a test run, you know, how you like them. I want a Flying Dragon. Thank you. And guys, this is what you can get right away. And with the sheet, like I said, this one can hold 4 knives easily. But if you have the small ones, for example, like the Penetrator, it can hold actually easily even 6. You know, maybe even more. You see? Pretty fancy, pretty easy, durable. Definitely enough for the backpack. Okay? So this, super excited. But guys, you know, we've been working on one design and it's actually really amazing. I drew it in like a paper like a year or 2 years ago, you know, because I changed the shape a little bit of the Flying Dragon and I had some ideas. I didn't discuss it with anybody. And when I was in China, there's actually one guy, he's the best now. The best thrower there, like really, really high level, you know, like one of the best I have ever seen. And he showed me his knife and I was like, what? This is exactly the same knife that I had on my mind and he already had done. You know, it was absolutely like crazy, you know, because as you know, I really like the beefy handles, you know, like this. Where is the Vengeance? You know, I really like this, you know, this rounded handle. But that's what kind of I was missing on the Flying Dragons, as you can see. It's kind of rounded, but it's kind of like a cut on the bottom. Can you see? And also, why I changed the Vengeance, like I said, I like it how it penetrates into the tougher wood. But I had a little bit problem with the Flying Dragon to sticking into the tougher wood outside, you know, because the tip, it's pretty wide, as you can see, compared to the Vengeance. Do you see? And when I have seen Luo, the best thrower, he had actually, guys, check it out. He also made for himself the modified Vengeance, and look at that. Boom. I named this one, guys, the Dragon Claw. So anybody who actually liked, kind of like the arrow shape and stuff like that, this one, it's actually like the arrow shape on the steroids. I will be testing this one for like at least 1 month. And if everything will feel all right, I will also put it into the production very soon, guys. I think maybe 1 month and we can go for it. So the main comparison you can see right away, it's with the tip. You see this one, Dragon Claw, compared to the Flying Dragon, it's way more pointy. But if you are worried, look at that. The tip, it's actually maybe even more thicker compared to the Flying Dragon. Can you see? The Dragon Claw, it's on the bottom, so it's still very, very thick, but even more pointy. Yes, it's like Vengeance tip, exactly. Yeah, that's what I wanted. And the handle is now exactly like, not exactly, it's a little bit smaller. It's a little bit like basically just rounded, but also same size like on the Dragon, but it feels very, very comfortable on the hand. And the weight, it's about like a 5 or 6 grams heavier compared to the Flying Dragon. These are like a 265 or something like this, and Flying Dragon is like 255. Again, both of them are with the 8 millimeters, and both of them anti-slip technology. That's what we made, because the Luo, the thrower, he didn't have this anti-slip technology. He likes more the knife slippery, which I really don't like. So this one, it's also sanded on the edge, can you see? And like I said, really nice dark coating. So absolutely beautiful. We can compare it to the Vengeance now for fun. So check it out. The size, the Vengeance are a little bit, just little tiny bit bigger, but really tiny bit, like millimeters. And can you see? We can compare it. It's even beefier. That's crazy. So the Dragon Claw is even beefier. You see? Beautiful. And the handle, we can compare it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Also, the handle on the Vengeance, it's still a little bit beefier. You see? A little bit beefier, but absolutely insane design. I think this one maybe I will use for the competitions next year, because again, the more pointier knife you have, the less chance that you will stick it into the target. But again, let's keep trying, because the Flying Dragon, it's already absolutely amazing knife, but this one I think maybe gonna even beat it. Does the Dragon Claw come set with 1 or 2? Yeah, be definitely 3 knives in set. You know, for me it's definitely much better also for you guys to get set of 3, because the shipping these days, it's not like back in the days. Everything became so expensive, so it's better for you to save up for the set of 3. And like I said, there's now more bonuses on the website. You will get the free 3D printed stuff from me. You can also get a sheet, you can get a trick shot complete. There's gonna be a lot of stuff. Imagine the Dragon Claw with the tip of the Vengeance, penetration monster, right? Yeah, see? It's like the really almost the same like a Vengeance, if you see it. Because the knife don't go deeper like this anyways, you know? So it's about the same length, you see? Like this. You know, we can actually try. So this is the first time, guys, on my channel. I have it already, but I will give it, like I said, first I will release these 5 knives, the sheet and everything, so it's gonna be like a little bit, and after I will release the more models. You know, there are still more models for you guys waiting, maybe even the top dog, you know, who knows, but I didn't want to put everything on one time, right? So it's gonna be something, and something will be later, you know, like maybe September, October, we will see. And guys, already on my knife throwing camp that I'm making, sign up 9 people, which is crazy. I didn't make even the video about it. And we have 2 people coming even from Malaysia. That's crazy. You know, Malaysia from my country, it's 15 hours, and they also have to travel 5 hours after that. So 20 hours overall. That's crazy. I better go patent my box slayer knife idea. Alien 86. You know, best if you have some super cool idea, you know, you should make like a first video and you have to make it famous, and after everybody know like it come from you, you know. Like the Mora tip, it's very pointy, but the tip, it's unbreakable. Nice. Yeah, very cool. I actually don't have much experience with the Mora knives, to be honest. They're gonna scroll like crazy, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I really enjoyed. Look at this, guys. Look at the freaking tip. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, of course, like I said, you know, don't throw on the ground like this. It's stupid, you know, you will destroy the tips of your knives, and also if you will throw it into the one place. Don't do it, you know. If I could afford the camp, I'd definitely be there, Adam. But there is no chance I can afford it. No worries, Greifer, you know. Like I said, one day I really hope to make like a tour around the world, and maybe it will be even more affordable. When I'm practicing religiously, I can split a Capri Sun, just throw down the middle with the 3 blades. Awesome, Will, yeah. It's a really cool challenge. Okay, like before, now I have 3 knives, so it's gonna be a little easier. Let's practice it. So let's go conventional house spin on 3 times. 4 points. 5. 4. Not bad. Okay, conventional house spin is gonna be easy, of course. Ah, it's sticking so well. Beautiful. Military. 5 points. Great. Oh, oh my God. Man, the penetration is really crazy. Like I said, guys, I didn't have any chance to test them properly, so you are with me first time on this. Military house spin. Full spin. Let's try spin for fun, even I don't like it. Wow, bullseye. 4 points. 4 points, nice. These 2 sticks were beautiful. Again, deep penetration. Very nice. Okay, I think we can go for the nose spin. I'm most interested about this. So let's try. Oh yeah. Get used to it a little bit. Nice. First try. Woo! Beautiful. A little bit like a sidearm. Okay. Let's try to get a little bit further this time. Yeah, what was that? Durability test, whatever. Now the target on the right. Nice, yeah. Whoa. Okay, that's awesome. I think, guys, these knives will work amazing. Wow. Maybe really my new knives for the competition. Okay, that would be good. Here about target it's 9 meters, guys. Really far. Oh! So to stick the first knife about here, 5 meters, pretty easy. Bullseye. Here like a 7. I'm going to rotate. Why the upper? Upper is not working. Let's try again. And today I already mixed too many designs, so it's definitely not so easy to get used to all. Because each will work a little bit different, you know. That was beautiful. And the last one here, 9 meters. Oosh! You know, that sucks the most when you hit it from so far, because I hit it like the corner of the target. It's only for 1 point. Hell yeah, good stuff. Do you wet your targets? No, and I definitely should. How many years does it took? 12 years, my friend, I'm trying, 12 years. But it took only 2 years to get really good. But I was throwing 12 hours a day, so you have to decide. Non-dominant hand. Okay. Wow, non-dominant hand feels awesome. Look at that, guys. First try. Oh yeah. Let's try the drill that Z told me, you know. Left hand, right hand, but not turn around. The Glock, different weight. Yeah, these knives, man, I'm starting to really like them, the Dragon Claw. Like I said, guys, this will be available in about 1 month, but if somebody wanted to see my video, see the live stream, maybe you can already get it. I think it's not so much to think about it because they feel great. Look at that. One more. Push! Ah, over-rotated. Let's try for fun the Glock. Yes! Awesome design. Man, it's really crazy when I have seen like Luo had it, like what? Okay, let's start here and go in the front. I have seen a guy throw industrial nail and make it stick. Have you tried? Yeah, it's easy, my friend, to be honest. Rotate it. Always be careful. You know, the Glock is actually a really good knife, but it's very light. So you always gotta be careful for the rebounces, you know. Come on, Dragon baby. Yes! Ooh. Down. Ah! And rotate it. Yeah. So what do you think about so far the Dragon Claw, guys? Man, really excited. Oh, we haven't tried the instinctive house spin yet. So do you like it, guys? So far the Dragon Claw? Woo! Really like it. Yeah. Pretty sweet. Thank you, brother. What kind of wood you aiming to use, sir? This is, I think, pine wood. The Dragon Claw looks amazing. Thank you so much, Z. Thank you. Bounce backs are scary. I experienced scary ones, injuries like stabs, metal splinters from bursts, cuts and bruises. Yeah, guys, be careful for sure, always. Okay, let's try this drill one more time. Going in the front. There you go. Now let's do something similar, but going back. A little bit over-rotated. Oh, the cursed upper target. Usually, you know, in the competition it's a little bit smaller, but sometimes they are really high, so that's why I practice a little bit higher. But actually, this can be also very dangerous, you know, so keep that in mind. Now let's check it. Beautiful. You really don't have to push it so much. Wow. Works so cool. What's up, Irena? By the way, I got the notifications today. Yay! Thank you, Z. That's awesome. At least something, right? How do you practice for moving targets? I will show you. You know, people tell me like, oh, Adam, you are not throwing on the moving targets, blah, blah, blah. But if you can moving, that's basically like also like a moving targets because you are not stationary, right? So you can practice it like this. You are going towards the target like this, you see? You can also put the swinging target. You know, you put like a nail. Here could be like some kind of rope, and you can just swing it. That one is a little bit more difficult. You can also practice it that you are going to the side, you know, from left to right, something like this. You know? And you are not stopping. The second drill that you can try, all of these are very difficult, guys, you know. When I teach, I only show the basic ones. And the third one is you are going to the back and no stopping, you see? Oh. Still got it. So you see, you're not stopping, and with this way you are really learning the instinctive throwing. Of course, that could be done no reload. Really well with the dragon. Hit the 3 targets. Whoop. And the upper one is difficult. One more time. Like this. Wow. And we didn't try yet the instinctive house spin. What do you think about Smith and, you mean Smith & Wesson, right? Basic knives, don't go for it. There are so many better knives out there yet. And like I said, guys, back in the day, sorry. Hold up. Hold up. Oh man, you know when you're drinking and you want to sell something, and I'll check out the rest of the life later. Thank you so much, Lifestyle. Thank you, my brother. You know, and thank you for the donation, and have a nice day. What I was about to say, that back in the day, some of these big companies you can get like a 3 knives pretty cheap, you know, but now Gil Hibben, like even for the set of 3, pretty expensive, you know. I buy the JXC JXO. You know, speaking about the JXC JXO, guys, you know, this company is stealing design from the honest and top throwers from the China, and they are claiming it's like their own, and also they are stealing the videos from the Chinese, and they are claiming like, oh, it's our videos, you know, but they are just stealing the videos of the internet, you know. That's why I really don't recommend and don't support these fake companies like a JXC JXO and the other ones. Many fake companies basically just steal the videos, and people abroad have no idea, you know, if it's real account or not, and they just buy it blindly because it's cheap. So stupid. I love Hibben blades. I have few sets of his knife. Awesome, Will. Yeah, that was actually my first set that I ever had from the Gil Hibben. So really awesome. Where do you buy knives from? I have my own shop, Daniel, you know, so you can check it out, shopsharpblades.com. And I am the only person, guys, only person in the world who have the original designs from the real Chinese throwers, real masters, not the scammers, nor the fake copies. This is the real deal that the top Chinese are using, all right? All the other ones on the internet that are absolutely fake because they are not competing with the others, and they just claiming like it's their own work or something like this. Such a scam. Yeah, of course you can know it, you know. I'm the only person or only few persons, guys, who's traveling to China to compete with the others. So even the advanced throwers in the community who's throwing 10 years but didn't visit the Chinese throwers have absolutely no idea, you know. Many people actually got free promotion because the JXC, they just send them the knives. But like I said, these designs are copy, a lot of them. And I really don't like about them, like I said, they steal the videos from the top Chinese throwers. You can check it out on Instagram right now and you will see for yourself. 80% are stolen videos from China. Do you send overseas? Because I'm from Romania. Of course, Daniel, no problem. Romania, it's really no problem. Good budget knife only in USA. You know, now these are $80. I think this is also really good budget. Or the Flying Dragon, it's 100. Really good price, you know. Like I said, guys, it depends, you know. If you want to support like some random company who's stealing videos and stealing designs, and you don't even know who is the owner, who are the throwers, you can go and support them, no problem, you know. But if you want to support the real throwers, you know, that is making like the videos for 19 years, 12 years just for the knife throwing, have the biggest tutorials on the YouTube, traveling around the world, guys, you know exactly who you're buying from, you know, from me. So yeah, it all depends where you want to go, how much you want to spend. I believe like a 100 or 80, it's affordable, you know. Back in the day when I was starting out, it wasn't the cheapest set, like $200. So it's really good. I wouldn't buy a throwing knife from anyone but Aram. Thank you. What about Weissing? Asking Dom Dom. I don't know them, but I have seen many companies like this just pop up right out of nowhere, and a lot of them are stealing videos. You know, you maybe have seen like a throw club like this, you know, on the YouTube, and it's just stealing videos from this famous guy, like famous father and son duo, you know, like his son is throwing really well, he's also throwing really well, but it's all stealing videos and just added some music, you know. When I call them out, they instantly block me on their website, you know. On their website you can pay it only by crypto, you know. This also give you should like a really warning if they want it only by crypto. Weissing, I break those knives in half. Alien 96. $80 in USA mean 160 for me. No, it's less, you know. Shipping it's like a 25 and tax maybe 110, 120 or something like this, you know. But you also support this channel, so keep that in mind, you know. With this way, I can still give back. I can make more videos, I can make more tutorials, and I can teach more people, you know. And if we have higher budget, I also in near future I can make more giveaways. I can make some knife throwing competition that will be on the budget, and maybe some throwers can even learn and earn some money in near future as well. All right. Have you tried hit and do? Yeah, it's also stolen design, you know. But they stopped selling design in my country. Yeah, whatever, you know. They're stealing designs, these companies. Lol, thanks for letting us know. You have no clue. Like, yeah, so thank you so much, guys. So, if you just arrived on the stream, I will at least show you one more time what we are working with. And after we can make steel throws. I'm actually super excited today. Many of you guys showed up for the live stream, so much appreciated. And like I said, you know, the last year I gave the bet, you know, and I bet on myself, you know, and I also took some money that I saved and I took for you guys a lot of these flying dragons, you know. But you again stood behind me and helped me so much, and many of you got these flying and throwing knives, and now again I was able to get so many of these throwing knives that nobody will stop me again. We have many new models, everything in stock. We have the sheet, so come on and get some. All right, so thank you so much, guys. It really absolutely means a lot for me, because as you know, I'm not in this alone. I have the daughter, I have 2 dogs, 7 cats, the house. So it's really amazing that you guys show me such a support over the years. It really means a lot. And now there will be many designs on the Shop Sharp blades, and very soon more designs, okay? So never give up, guys, on your dream. If you are like going through some dark times, like no job or something like this, keep in mind there were some days I couldn't buy like any food, I couldn't buy the drinks or something like this, because I had absolutely zero money on the bank account. But as you can see now, you know, I'm living in the house in the mountains So it's absolutely amazing to see such a progress. I'm doing what I love, you know, teaching people in our capital city, going for the live streams, going for the famous podcast. So definitely awesome. And this is all just the beginning, you know, because we have the vision and we have the work ethic, and we will definitely never stop till we will get some our goals achieved. All right, guys? So it's gonna be awesome. What are your thoughts on cheap mall throwing knives? You know, they have also their place, but like I said, instead of buying like too many cheap throwing knives from the mall, it's better for you to go right away and get the professional throwing knives, because with them you can skip a lot of time and you will get on high level right away. You know, it doesn't mean you can learn with the cheap throwing knives, you definitely can, but it's a huge difference to have big heavy knife compared to some tiny little blade, you know. That's what I was also talking about in the podcast. So it's definitely much smart for you to save a little bit more money, wait like a 1 month, 2 months, and boom, you know, you can get the professional design. If you are guys from the Europe, you know, you can get, like I said, $80, absolutely amazing. I can tell you, I didn't make much progress throwing until I ready to properly weighted and shaped throwing knife. Saying Greifer, guys, even if I'm selling this knife, even if I wouldn't, you know, I would tell you the same thing, you know. Even you can ask any thrower who's not selling throwing knives, he will also tell you the same thing, you know. Save a little bit and get the professional throwing knives. After, it all depends on the style that you want to practice, you know. Do you want to practice no spin, half spin, full spin, or you want to mix it up? After, it really depends, you know. If you need some tips, you can always let me know on my email and I can help you out. All right, Marlon Scott, what's up, brother? How is going on? It's been a while since I have seen you. You still working on the garden? I have 3 Giganto, Giganto, I was writing Giganto. I have 3 GI Tanto, cost me $200, what? No way. Yeah, like, you know, that's what I was saying, like all of these big brands, even the basic knives got pretty expensive as well, right? Yes, sir, you remember, wow. Of course, brother, many years, right? If you compare it, you know, now some also custom models cost like a $200, $300. Like I said, I will be now selling my favorite models only for the half of the price, you know, so the other companies can suck it. Dark Osetter, 120, $80. The Penetrator, the Speed, it'll be also like maybe $90. And the Vengeance only 120, you know. So with everything, it's still like a 150 for the set. But don't forget, there will be many cool like prices, free stuff, giveaways. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of stuff, guys. Yeah, you can get 3 sets from Adam, the same price you would pay for just 1 knife anywhere else. Thank you so much, Greifer. Yeah, it's true, guys. You know, this is not some fake commercial. Hello from Switzerland, Adam. Are you gonna come back soon? Aha, Mike. It's been a while since I was in Switzerland with my great friends. I would love to go. Actually, there was one guy and he wanted to make like a knife throwing demo in Switzerland, but he didn't work it out. I throw whatever I can get my hands on, from kitchen blades to improvised nails and spikes. Bobby knives. Wrestler is the key word application. Yeah, will definitely, you know, guys, if you are on the budget and you don't have it, like, I absolutely understand. Like, you don't have to even be mad about it. You can support me, because I was exactly on the same place. You know, like I told you, there has been days I couldn't buy a drink or food or something like this. So of course you can get like a $300 for saving like buy 3 sets or something like this, you know. So definitely do what you have to do in order to have fun and keep going. Because like I said, maybe in future you will have that kind of money, you know. So will throw what you have and have a fun. Said, but thanks for answering. Still following up. Keep up good work, Mike. Yeah, if we can make some knife throwing demo or something like this in the Switzerland, that would be awesome. You know, I would definitely arrive right away. You know, because like I said, I don't like so much these knife throwing competitions anymore. It's kind of fun, but for me it's a lot of boring, you know, because these competitions were made by the spin throwers like in the 70s or in the 90s, and the no spin throwers only applied the same rules, but it's so stupid, you know. You have to standing on the line, you know, with the no spin. That makes no sense too much. So I believe there's many things to be changed and many things to be made, and I will be working on it really hard in the near future. All right, my dragons were my birthday present from my family this year. Thank you so much, Greifer. Yeah, like I said, many people support me, got the flying dragons, so thank you so much, guys. And now because of you, we have many models on the shop sharp blades, even the sheet, so I'm super excited about it. And I will be testing the new freaking Dragon Claw. Absolutely ridiculous knife, so I'm really happy with this one as well. And don't forget, guys, I'm teaching in Prague knife throwing lessons. I also teach online, so if you can visit me, it's no problem, because you can still contact me. If you have the good quality camera, you can just set it up like this on the target, and I can just check you out, give you like some tips, some confirmation that you are doing right, doing wrong, and I can easily teach you also online. All right, but if you want to live lessons, you have to visit me in Prague, or you have to check it out with me in the knife throwing camp that I will be making in the end of the September. Okay, these camps and these schools will be more of them during the next year, so I will keep you updated. You know, this one was kind of announced on the last minute, but we already have the almost full capacity, so I'm really happy with that. And yes, sir, my most expensive blade I had over the years. I only knew forever ago. I split completely half straight down the middle and only throw objects. Nice. Knife should be in the Olympics. Instinctive throwing. Hell yeah, Joel. Totally understand. Agreed. My work is standardizing with the LFT, so I will be able to compete with some real throwers. Okay, nice. Yeah, if you haven't competed any time in your life, it's definitely good to check it out, some smaller competition first, maybe after you can visit, but there is high level competition is still missing in the knife throwing, and that's gonna be in near future. You will see, guys. What is your most expensive blade? You mean that I own, or that will be on the Shop Sharp Blades website? Have you happened to see that kid that made a scorpion dagger on the retractable leash? Of course, Arthur, this is my friend Rough Cut, you know, from the dart throw. I was one of the first person who promoted on the YouTube, so he is definitely a good guy. And what I like about him, you know, he's definitely not complaining, and he's working hard on himself, and he put something new to the play, you know. There has been many throwers who just copied my style, and now they are claiming like, oh, I wasn't doing this for years, you know, but many people copy my stuff, you know, and now they think like they are influencers, you know. But to be honest, dart knife, dart throw brings something new to the game, you know. He have like these costumes, you know, he's designing on the 3D printers, you know. Now I appreciate it even more because 3D printing is like not so easy. You need to be a good designer. Everything can also fail during the printing time, so it's not so easy. And he's doing some creative stuff, so big shout out to this guy, because there are a lot of people I like respect in the community, but there are also a lot of people I don't respect, you know. So that's that. A lot of fake people, guys, in the community. Keep that in mind, you know. Especially keep in mind if you are some of these knife throwing groups. If you are new, they will tell you stick the first knife, and they will tell you like, oh my God, you are the best. Please stay with us, you know, you are the amazing, you know. They will try to boost your ego like this. Wow, you are the best, you know. But if you would like question them, you know, or tell something like, hey, what is this, you know, I don't like this, they will try to banish you, you know. And that's what I really don't like on this competition and all these like these knife throwing groups. They are full of these fake people, you know. That's why it's best focus on yourself, you know, on your family, on your own progress, and you doesn't have to care about like some appreciation from random people you don't even know, right? Have you ever used 3D printed blade for throwing, and what do you think? I never had a chance. Of course, check out my video, full video, my friend. Maybe I can buy some things, but I don't go weight more because Trump tax is on Canada. But for sure I will get from you and hope you will teach me. Thank you so much, Dom. Much appreciated, brother. Hey, brother, what's up? Northbound Empowerment. New knives on the Shop Sharp Blades website coming soon, brother. How long we are even streaming, guys? Today was flying so fast, everything. Include the knives, but include the time mainly, right? We had a lot of people watching. I think there will be at least 10,000 people that have watched the live stream. So thank you so much for that. Maybe less actually, I don't know. What? Already 6:20? Damn, I didn't know. Hey, it was flying really fast when you have good time, right? Here's a good question. How the hell did you get into throwing knives as competitive thrower? That's a question I don't think I heard you say before. Arthur, I definitely said that before. I had the mentor, Pepe, the Czech legendary thrower. And when I was throwing only 1 month, he already took me to see the knife throwing competition, you know. Already in my first month, I was really humbled, you know. I have seen like, oh, damn, this is the top throwers. This is what I have to learn, you know. And that's why I got so better because of this. Because if you visit the competition after like you throwing 3 years, 4 years, some people are so delusional in the knife throwing community because they didn't have seen the top throwers, you know. So for example, you know, don't take these guys like a personally or something like this. But if you are throwing, for example, only in America, like in one state, and you never visit the Europe, Russia, and you win some competition, you can't call yourself a world champion. It's bullshit title, you know, it doesn't hold any value at all. You have to travel the world, you have to compete against the best. Because some of the best throwers are actually, to be honest, in Russia or in China at the moment. You know, this is absolutely fact, this is no hate, this is true. And many people are now claiming like, oh, I'm the world champion in Canada, world champion in USA. But these people never visit even the small competition in the Europe, you know. So this gives you idea who's a little bit legit and who's more on the fake side, you know, who want to like show some things to people on the internet just to be like, oh, please accept me, I'm this guy, you know. But exactly, it's impossible to please everyone. In life there will be always people who will always disagree, who will don't like you. Exactly, you know. That's why if you are in these knife throwing groups or in this knife throwing competition, there will be many people who will don't like you, who will not like your stuff. But the few of them that will like you, support you, you know, it's okay. There are still many real cool people in the community. Like I said, I respect much. They are my close friends, but I really have no problem to call out the fake ones, you know, because that's that in life. Respect, bro. That's good answer. The world is big place. There's a lot of people in it. You will never be the best at everything, right? But you can try. Exactly, brother. You know, even if you are the best champion in the world, you know, like I win the 5 times, I win around the world. I know for sure I have still so many things to learn, you know. I'm not good in the spin throwing. I'm not good in the, I don't know, like no spin underhand, for example. There are still many things you can learn, and that should also make you humble. And my mentor Pepe was actually 70 years old, you know, and that's also give you idea. And he's still winning the competitions, by the way, on very high level. And this gives you idea that, like, I'm young, you know, I'm 37. I want to throw. I'm 70 years old. You know what I mean? So this is like a long marathon. This is not like a sprint. Because some of these throwers, they came to the community, they think, oh, I have win 1 medal, boom, they quit, you know. Like, I recently have seen like, the motivation will last only certain time, you know. You can be motivated like 1 year, 2 years, but discipline, if you are disciplined, you know, discipline should stay with you the whole life, you know. And if you have the discipline in the knife throwing, it doesn't matter if you win some competition, if you lost, because you are still on the line and you just keep going, you know. If you like something for fun, if you like to have a good time with your sport, with your hobby, you don't need to be like extra motivated or don't motivated, you just keep going, you know. In your opinion, who's currently the best in the world? You know, you also can say that in the like this, because there are many disciplines. You know, some of the is the best for the long distance, somebody is the best for the fast draw, somebody is really best now at the wall back on the points. You know, but it really depends on the day, on the circumstances. You know, because for example, if I'm in China, I'm going there, it's like a 8 hours complete, everything is completely different. Toilet, food, everything, weather, you know. So, and same if I go to USA, the jet lag, you know, everything. So it's really hard to decide like who is the best. But from what I have seen, to be honest, the highest level is now in the spin throwing. We can take the spin throwing, it's really good in the USA, in the Europe, but more for the instinctive and no spin throwing. The Chinese and the Russians are really like some of them are really like an extra high level that I have ever seen. Especially the Chinese, because they are doing the Kung Fu since little kid. And this really helped them to achieve like a crazy, strong and fast throwing, like the no spin, house spin. But they also can kick ass now in the spin throwing, which is absolutely insane. Just started throwing at 49, brother. 51 now, still strong and getting better. Exactly, that's what it is. That's pretty massive. Hats off to you, mentor. Thank you, Arthur. You are my favorite knife thrower, friend, teacher. Thank you very much, Brandon Gary. Much appreciated. We also had one thrower from USA, and he was, guys, 93 years old, and he was still competing. You know, he sadly passed away, I think this year or last year, but he was still competing at 93. You know, he was holding the cane like this, but still competing. And this gives you idea, you can do this sport forever, and you don't have to care like, oh, did I win, did I lost, did I make some nice views on the video? You know, screw it, you know, just have a fun, have a good time, try to teach the other people, check out some video, make some video, you know, just enjoy it. Right, guys? Today a lot of random talking, but since we had a good time with the throwing knives, I at least spelled some truth. Because a lot of throwers now, they are like to clipping my live stream, they are checking out, and after they are selling to other people to spread the rumors. So now they at least spread some facts, right? Maybe for the ones. A lot of people love to covering for the fakers in the community. Thank you so much. I love having the opportunity to hear advice from fellow throwers with more experience. Thank you, Will. Thank you. You know, I love that you are saying this, because I wish there would be more people like you, because I try to warn the community, you know, about some fake people. But some people were put in the position, they try to silence me, you know. But it's kind of hard to silence me when you have the biggest channel in the world, right? I agree. This is my 7-year-old my knife throwing journey. That's awesome, Joe. Really cool. Yeah, I finally got my reverse grip down. Whoa, nice. Yeah, I still working on the reverse grip. I don't understand it so much. Only maybe with a sword or with a dart knife. All right, guys. So let's wrap it up. Absolutely sick live stream, like I said once again. There will be 4 new throwing models. Now 5 models in stock, include the sheet. This one. Whoever will order first today or tomorrow, you will get the sheet for free. Otherwise, it's going to be like a 20 or 25 for it. But it can really hold 4 knives, at least 6 easily. All right. The first knife that I showed you, the Penetrator. Amazing for any technique as well. Dark Osetter. This one worked absolutely insane today. Really enjoyed it. The Speed, mainly for the instinctive throwing, but really universal knife as well. On the lighter side, the Classic Vengeance. You can't go wrong with that. Really amazing anti-slip technology, super cool. And I will be working to test the Dragon Claw. This one will be for sale in about 1 month. I want to throw it into the tough wood, you know, really test it out, and let's see how it's going to work. This live stream was infinitely better than live stream. Thank you, Joe. You know what I find out? Last time I was connected through the Wi-Fi, and here the Wi-Fi, it's like not working for some reason. So we have to figure it out what's happening. So I was just on the data, but it worked. Catch you later, man. Gotta go to throw my blades and cut the grass. Okay, Marlon, take care, my brother. Thank you for stopping by. Is that not the same as a flying dragon? No, my friend, I was making comparison before. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. The dragon claw is much different. You see, the handle is rounded. It's 10 grams heavier, and check out the nasty tip, you know, compared to the flying dragon. You see, this one have little bit problem to sticking into the tough wood. This one, I don't think so anymore. This is like a vengeance shape, you know. But if you want to use still the flying dragons for the classic wood, like a pine, cotton wood, absolutely no problem, you know. Still same sticking, a little bit less weight, so people will still enjoy it for sure. Because most of the top of the Chinese throwers are still using the flying dragon. Actually, Luo, one of the best throwers in China now, maybe really #1, he only have this knife, only one. So right away when I saw it, I was like, oh, I need it. You know, that was exactly what I wanted. So really awesome. So I'm really happy I got it. I will be testing it, like I said, a few weeks, and maybe from the half of the September or something like this, this will be also up for sale, okay? Plus there is an additional bevel at the tip of the dragon claw. Oh yeah, you're right. Like we see in the tip, it's thicker on the bevel, right here. Yeah, really awesome. Besides, how's the X throwing in China? You know, Roslavator, when I was there last year, the X throwing and throwing also was like on the kindergarten level, you know, to be honest. Really like not so good. After 1 year, I was like, what is this, you know, like I was really like shocked, you know, like they got so better in spin throw, so better, you know, like insane, because they are practicing like 6 hours per day, and they just freaking working hard, you know, like if they like decide like, okay, now I want to learn this technique, they really work on it like 6 hours per day, you know, and they don't take it like too much like a fun, you know, they take it really like a serious work, you know, like, you know, let's really drill for it. So X-throwing only sucks in one case. They don't have like a really good quality X, you know, they actually kind of suck. It's like a pipe. Maybe you have seen it in some of my videos from China, you know, it's basically like a pipe with the X on the top, you know, so the weight, it's kind of sketchy, and they also break it often. Yeah, but when they will also get the good technology on the X, problem, big problem. Because on the spin throwing, they got already super good, you know. It's been visiting them, the Sergei Fedoshenko, the great champion from Russia, and he gave them many good tips, and that's why they got so much better. Which is your preferred between dragon? No, it's not dragon fly. It's flying dragon and dragon claw. You know, at the moment, I still have to decide, because I was throwing with this one like a full year, almost more. So I really enjoy it, but maybe this will really replace it soon. When will be the website updated with the new stock? I already sent it several days ago to my webmaster, so I really hope very soon. Sergey throws those big bow V shape, saying from the 9 channel. Yeah, but Sergey also throwing some smaller knives called Sargan for the half spin, and Sergey actually can throw really well everything, you know, absolutely one of the best throwers, and also one of the best throwers I also really respect. Awesome. I'll keep my eye out. Thank you, Greifer. What was the name of the second knife model you show it? Will, you mean this one? The Dark Osetter. This one. Dark Osetter. Very soon. If you want it already, guys, let me know. But like I said, they should be soon on the website, but you can get it already. Canada does have great throwers. Yeah, definitely some good throwers in Canada, for sure. Guys, if I'm saying like some stuff like, oh, some throwers are better there, you know, it doesn't mean that each country don't have the good throwers, you know. Definitely have, for sure. How much is each? Guys, you have to check out the back. The set of 3 of these are like 120 or stuff like this, okay? Maybe less actually. They all will be affordable. Dark Osetter, yes, yes. Dark Osetter. A little bit under rotated. Dragon Claw. Flying Dragon. Let's see the difference. Ah, you see? Flying Dragon didn't stick. Let's take the rest. Nice! The Dragon Claw. Nice! Oh, I like them already. After we had the Penetrator. Let's see if I can stick it from here. Is the target dry? So dry, so dry. It slipped and stick, undo it. The speed, I will also go with the instinctive half spin. Oh, nice! The Vengeance, I will go with the no spin. Oh, almost, almost. So I will pick out all that we stick and pick up we didn't stick, and this we have to still fix. So we stick all the Dragon Claw actually. Wow, that's a good sign from such a distance. And let's stick again the Dark Osetter. Damn, I really like the Dark Osetter. It's working so well. The Vengeance is better designed too. I love it. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Like I said, special for long distance and special for the penetration. Almost like an upgraded Shuriken. Yes. Okay, check it out. Now I will stick it. Woo! Nice. Beautiful. But today I think the most surprised, guys, I'm this Dark Osetter. I didn't expect it's going to work so well from even the longer distances, but to make it stick like from 9 meters, this universal shape, I'm really happy, you know. Look at this. Are you serious? People think like, oh, Adam can't throwing knives, he throws only this symmetrical, but pff, you see? Even though I stick the Osetter, I didn't stick the Vengeance. What? Man. Somehow it's working really nice. This Osetter. Huh. Such a surprising results, guys, with the Dark Osetter. Look at it. Again, that's crazy. I think I stick it all the time. Vengeance are almost 350 as I'm way too poor. No, Dom, that's the old design on the website. Like I said, yeah, it costs 300. But like I said, these new Vengeance will be around 125 only. With shipping and tax, that's like a 150 or something to the USA. But that's still half of the price, all right? Do you ever flip the blade upside down? What do you mean? Okay, thanks. Yes, good aerodynamic, right? But the Osetter is crazy. It's working really well. A little bit down. Let's go one more time, the Osetter. I will switch the target. I will throw this one now. Man, so happy with the Osetter. Grip like this. Are you serious, guys? I can't believe this. So I almost didn't drop it from the long distance. Imagine I would be competing with this one. Okay, this was beautiful. Man, what? I'm so surprised that I don't even want to stop, but I have to go to see my daughter. One more try. Can I do this again? Way better prices than aged brother. Thank you, brother, of course. Really good prices, brother. I'm glad to see you carrying that commitment forward to make a good knives available to normal people. As for sure, Greifer. That was my first goal, actually, to have more affordable knives. But when you are alone, you know, it's difficult to do it. But because of you guys, like I said, I put my bet on the Dragons last year, and this year we took the more models, and I'm super excited because I took only the best one. Many of these sellers, they don't even know what they are doing, you know. They just put many new models so people can buy random models, but on my website there will be only the good models I personally use, you know. So check it out, 3 in a row, guys. Can I do it? Are you serious? I'm so surprised, honestly, guys. I didn't expect the Osetter will fly so well. When I go home, I'm instantly taking at least 3 more. What? I'm proud to be part of it. You make us proud to support you. Thank you so much, Greifer. And like I said, guys, this is just the beginning, you know. I got a bad trade in the community, step in the back, but you will see the same people will be telling in a couple of years like, oh, Adam, please come back, blah, 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 you know. You will see. Because the people I'm working with, guys, in near future, you will see. Thanks for the making knife throwing great again. Of course, brother. Wow, 50% only of the battery. We almost killed my phone battery, guys. So, few more throws. It also, can I do one more time? So crazy. I don't believe these guys. You know how many times I threw the Osetter, like from the 9 meters, and I stick it all the time. That's crazy. It's working almost better than the Vengeance. Okay, still good. But you know the Osetter, it's been such a long time I was throwing this knife, and let me see if it's also this distance working, like 5. It's like so easy. What? This is strange. It's working too well, you know. Let's see, like a 7. You see? What? Honestly, like, almost can't believe it. I was throwing this shape like many years ago, but it's been a while since I wasn't. Look at that. I don't miss it with this. What? You know, guys, let's end it on the high note because I had such a fun this live stream. We also had several donations. You guys had great questions, really good vibes. So once again, thank you so much. I honestly can't be more proud on my knife throwing community. I have some really legit, really awesome people in my subscribers, and I'm so grateful for it, guys. So once again, thank you so much. If you want to support your boy, you can go on the Shop Sharp Blades website and you can get the new stuff. You can contact me even if it's not on the website already, but that will be very soon. I think maybe several days and it will pop up. I will send it in the community. And once again, I will be testing the new blades, so we will see. And I can't wait to test it more of these Dragon Claw. But the biggest surprise today, to be honest, was the Osetter. Like, this worked too well, like absolutely crazy. No problem, Master Adam. Hope everything is having a good day. Yes, we'll hear rocks. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, really awesome. You guys are absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for stopping by. Once again, if you don't want to miss it, like the future live streams and stuff, maybe you can click on the bell icon and turn the notifications on. With this way, maybe YouTube will let you know, but you never know. In this case, I'm making live stream every Sunday, usually around the same time. I'm making the short videos, 3 per week, and definitely next week, the full video will be about the new knives. I will make some testing, show you the video. I'm super stoked. Yeah, the Osetter surprised me, right? Surprised me as well. You will need to click the bell icon for the live videos. Ah, okay. Love the dark Osetter. Definitely going to see more of your lives in the future. Thank you so much, Will. Much appreciated, bro. You can leave me, guys, the comments. I will be reading them when the live stream is not up. And if you miss it, don't worry. it will be still uploaded on my channel. And like I said, there will be giveaways in the live stream and also in the full video next week, all right? But for today, that's it. So thank you for watching. Share, like, comment, subscribe, and no! And see you next time, guys. Bye. Thank you so much.